One of the things we're really known for, and one of the things that we've really dialed in here at Whissel Beer Group, is our onboarding process and our training program. And I brought in our trainer, our head trainer, Katie Carlson, to kind of give us an overview of what the training is, why we do it, and why it's so important. And finally, how this leads to success in real estate. So welcome, Katie.
Thank you.
So give us an overview. What is our training program that we have for agents that join our team in the first couple weeks?
We've got a full 2-week training. We meet every day from 9:15 to 3:30. It happens the first full 2 weeks of every month, jam-packed with lots of good information.
And when you talk about this, is this something that's required? Is this something that's recommended? Tell me about it.
Required. And the reason that I say that is because when you go to real estate school, you learn a lot of terms, easements, whatnot. But what I'm seeing is that, and what I'm hearing from agents that come to our team is that they are promised training, but they show up and they don't know what to do in the day-to-day. And so this training is specific to not just our tech stack, not just the Whissel Beer way, if you will, but we really truly want every single agent to know what to do with their time, how to make money, how to see success in their businesses.
Yeah, I love that you say that, because I always like to say real estate school teaches you how not to get sued. Yes. And our onboarding and training helps you learn how to make money in real estate.
Yeah.
And so you said it's 2 weeks. It's the first full 2 weeks of the month. Mm-hmm. And it's held at one of our offices around the county, right?
Yes.
How many people are typically in this training class?
Generally, we shoot for 10 new agents, but we don't take just anybody. And so it's really important that we feel like everybody there is a culture fit and has what it takes to succeed. So 6 to 10, sometimes we have a great month and we'll see more than that.
Awesome. Now, if someone, say they can make it to 9 of the days, but the 10th day they're going to be traveling, is it something that you can join remotely or catch up on later?
At this point in time, it's not. And the reason for that is every single class is so specific to what you need to know to be successful at Whissel Beer. So we ask that everybody is able to attend the full 2-week training. And if not, let's have you join the next month when you have a little bit more space.
Now, is this something that you teach and you sit in a classroom and it's head down for the 6 or 8 hours every day, all day? What does it look like when they actually get through the training?
Yeah, there's a lot of classroom time, absolutely. We do try to mix it up a little bit. So for instance, one day we go out into the field and we talk about how to do a buyer tour and present what we call a driveway consultation. We come over to the Tuesday meeting and into the media room so that they can learn from you and some of our other top agents. So we do try to keep it as exciting as possible. But yeah, it's a lot of classroom time.
Okay. And I know there's a lot of handouts that help facilitate that. We have online articles as well, so if someone forgets something, they can always go back and find it. Now, one of the things that's really cool about the classes that I've seen is they become these small 6 to 10 agent kind of cohorts it hasn't been planned this way, but it's kind of grown this way as they kind of go through their career together. Talk about that a little bit.
It is one of my favorite parts about this. You're so accurate in that you're in this thing together, this 2-week intensive fire hose of information training. There's homework. It's an intense experience, and you end up supporting each other, leaning on each other. And I actually just had a group coaching session with a group from a few months back, and there were a couple people that were just like, I don't know if I've got it, and they just rallied and supported and lifted them up, and it was so beautiful to see. It's really heartwarming.
I love that, because real estate can be so competitive. It can be so isolating. How this has been built, both intentionally and I would honestly say somewhat unintentionally, of building these groups of people that can go to each other when they're up, when they're down, and really help push each other through. It's been great to see these people, these new agents come and flourish. And you were telling me earlier about some agents that this isn't just for new agents. You were telling me about an agent that had done not a lot of deals prior, and with the onboarding, it's helped. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I had this really wonderful conversation with an agent who was on another team, was promised support, training, and mentorship. He did one deal in 2 years. And he was really devastated. And when he came to Whissel Beer, you could tell, he's like, this is my last shot. If I don't make it, I'm done. And we checked in at his year, which was recently, and there was a lot of emotion in that conversation because he was blown away by the amount that he was able to transact, the amount of money he was able to make. And he's like, I was ready to give up. And then I came here and I just ran the play, and I'm back in.
I love that. And last thing, I know you kind of mentioned it a little bit, but it's a lot of classroom time, but again, there's field trips, there's some in our North Park office, some here at La Mesa. I know we're moving around a little bit. But what I think is really cool is our agents also take time, our top performing agents take time out of their day and help teach classes throughout the time to where they don't get paid for it. They don't get extra leads because of it. It's part of our culture of coming from contribution. And one, it helps keep it interesting because you get to learn different things. You get to meet the high-performing agents. You get to build relationships. But it's also valid, relevant information from people that are doing it day in, day out, and teaching you exactly how to get it done. Not theory, but this is what works today.
Mm-hmm. I love that you brought this up. I love spending time training with the new agents, but I also think it's so important for them to hear different perspectives, learn from different personality types. What made you successful versus you successful? Because we have such a diverse team, and not everybody took the same path to get to their success. So to be able to learn from some of our top performing agents and admin, I think is just so important.
And I think it's a phenomenal way. Like I said, it can be intimidating, and especially joining a team with hundreds of agents, it can be intimidating. But what's really cool is getting to know people like Mike, like Adrian, like Carly right off the bat, and realizing that they're human, and it gives you that opening to be, just like I said, start that relationship to where you can call on them for help, and you can say, hey, I'm stuck here or wherever. And we have a whole nother video that we'll talk about with mentorship, but I love that. Is there anything else that you want to add about training that we haven't covered yet?
I think the biggest thing is to just come in with a really open mind. We have agents that have been in the industry for a long time. There's still, I hear this all the time, I learn more in 2 weeks than I have in years, right? So even if you have experience under your belt, like come learn how we do it here, and come in with an open heart as well, because it's starting a new chapter. And like you said, there can be a lot of intimidation in that, but regardless if you're new, mid-level, seasoned, lean in, because we really are trying to get you transacting as quickly as possible and as frequently as possible.